Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. I'm Chika and this time I'm not alone because there is my friends with me. There is Devi Indah and Kalifa. Hi guys.
Halo Chika.
Okay, this time we will discuss young adults who still lives with their parents. In the audio previously sent by our lecturer, discussing the opinions of two different people. First, according to Professor Yami Hasegawa, it is a trend in Japan to call an unmarried person who has a job but still live with their parents as a parasite single because they are selfish, unwilling to do house chores, just want to have fun, and don't want any responsibilities. And then, according to Doctor William Caldwell from the UK, the young people who have left their parents' home to gain freedom but then return to their parents' home even though they have jobs and money are being called as boomerang children. What about you guys? What do you think about this topic? What do you think, Devi?
According to the audio, should adult people live with their parents or not? There is an example phenomenon in Japan that is parasite single. This is a phenomenon where someone who is single still lives with his parents while he should be able to live alone. As you know, the price of a house in Japan is very expensive, right? So is living with parents being positive or negative? I think it depends on the person. If he's just lazy at home, not working, I'm sure it will be a big burden for his parent. But parasite single can be positive. For example, of a woman with a career and still unmarried. She decided to stay with with her parents, so she's not going to feel lonely, and there is someone to talk after working. In my opinion, for adult people who are still fresh graduate and unmarried, you can live with your parents. And if you already got a job, you can pay your daily life with your own money. And you can also give your money to your parents. But for adult people who got married, it's better if you already prepared your house before you got married. So after married, you can live in your own house with your couple or maybe your little family. Your privacy can be more awake. You can learn to manage your finance, time, and your household problems. What about you, Khalifa?
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
okay. According to the topic, I think currently there are probably many young people who depend on their parents. Of course, it has advantages and disadvantages. The advantages are that they feel more secure both financially and affectively, even though they are already working. Apart from that, they will certainly be easier to direct in determining their future career. But on the other hand, of course, sometimes parents find it difficult to let go of their children and let them live independently because they are afraid that one day there will be no one to look after them in old age, causing children to become lazy because they are to depend on their parents and also lack responsibility in making decisions. But parasite, single, and boomerang children, parents and children should be able to understand each other that a child must be responsible for the decision taken because the impact of this phenomenon will certainly lengthen the teenage period and delay family formation, resulting in a high decline in marriage rates as has happened in several parts of the world, especially in our country, Indonesia, as has happened in the last 2 until 3 years, obviously after COVID-19 disease. And that's all my opinion. And what about you, Chika?
Thank you so much, Khalifa. Okay, I think when a child is old enough and they are independent, both mentally and financially, they have the right to decide whether they want to live alone or still live with their parents. If they want to live alone, it's fine as long as they can be responsible for the decision they make. However, if they still want to live with their parents, it's also okay. It's fine. Because living with parents or not, each has its positive and negative sides. Also, they might have their own reasons why they still live with their parents. In some countries, such as Japan, American, and some countries in Europe, consider that if they are already working and have an income, living with their parents is a burden and something that shouldn't be done. But in another country, such as India, Pakistan, and some countries in the Middle East, have traditions where sons will continue to live in their parents' homes until they are old or even gone. But the point is that there must be a clear reason, not just because of selfishness or refusing to have the burden of responsibility. The decision to live alone or live with parents must be carefully thought out and discussed with the family so as not to harm ourselves or others. Okay, so I think that's all our discussion for today.
All
Thank you so much.
right. All right. Thank you, Chika, for your opinion. And I think I'm so interested with this topic, and I hope we can discuss it again, a more topic again. Thank you, Chika, for the
I
discussion.
hope
Thank
so.
you.
Thank you everyone for watching this video discussion, and thank you Devi, thank you Kalifa for the time.
Anytime, Chika, anytime.
Thank you, guys. Next to meet you again.
Nice to meet you.
Bye bye.
See you on the next
Bye bye.
time.